Some try to make the case that some of the regimes in the Muslim world are actually benefiting the Ummah in one way or another. They might see that some of those regimes publicly speaking out in support of Palestine, or in their countries internally facilitating an Islamic atmosphere by building mosques or telling women to dress modestly or paying for Islamic programs or even managing Hajj. In the case of Qatar, Al Jazeera's constant broadcasting on what's happening in Gaza, Qatar sending aid to Syria recently, or Qatar's stance on LGBT, alcohol, or dressing modestly during the World Cup, or even being a mediator during the time of Afghanistan. Because of all these reasons, some view the leadership in Qatar as a supporter of Islam and Muslims. What if I told you that every time it mattered, the Qatari leadership have shown their 100% loyalty to their Western allies and the rest is merely rhetoric? For example, Al Jazeera has constantly made the statement that the only reason that Israel is able to commit the genocide in Gaza is because of America, and that in fact without American bombs, Israel would not be able to have this much power and therefore not as many Muslims would have been killed in Gaza. Yet, the moment that Donald Trump, the leader of the same country you are blaming for the genocide, wanted to visit Qatar, the Qatari leadership welcomed him and they rolled out the red carpet for him. Not only that, but we have seen recently Qatar's interception of Iranian missiles on US bases. Separating Iran's political intentions from this, why would you intercept a country from targeting American bases, the same America which is the Ummah's #1 enemy? And secondly, why do you even have military bases there in the first place if it wasn't just to be used to bomb other neighbouring Muslim countries and to strengthen the enemy's foothold on Muslim land? For a regime to show their allegiance to Islam and Muslims, it is not about aid or media or rhetoric, it is about standing with the Ummah when it matters. As for Qatar, every time it mattered, it chose to stand against the Ummah and sided with the enemies of Islam. This is because the regimes in countries like Qatar have never really detached themselves from their colonizers despite claims of independence. In fact, the only political weight they hold is deciding where their agency lies. Is it with their original colonizers, the British, or the current leading power, the US? In both cases, they are siding with, protecting and serving the same people that are attacking Islam and the Muslims across the entire world.